Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. I'm putting a lot of trust in Kronk here. He is levitating right above me. But he seems to be doing a pretty good job, so. Very safe. We are up here at the top of the Blade's Edge Mountains in Ogrela, looking into the whole crystals thing they got going on up here. We need to find some Apexis Shards, which can be found all over the place up here. All the creatures atop the mountains have them and want them. And we can also find them around the crystals, shockingly. So let's see if we can't go get some crystals. We got Apexis Flares. They probably have some crystals. They're level 71, 72. So strong enough to be aware of. They also said they were mining near the crystals. So we can find where they're mining. That'll give us another source of the crystals here too. Not from that one. We also have some shard hide boars, aether rays. He's mining over there. Head that way. These crazy guys. They look very dangerous, don't they? And they're even stronger since they got the crystals going on. There's one. A slivered fragment of an Apexis crystal. Perfect. Let's bind on pickup. Can't sell or do anything with it, really. So, should be aware of that. Oh, there's a ray there. No AoEs. Zoom out of it. So we can more safely see anything walking up behind us. There's another shard. Perfect. Don't know if these are large enough crystals. They were trying to mine next to it, though. Should be possibly a mining location. That's a pretty big crystal over there. Some cool rays. All sorts of cool stuff. And more ponds. It's like this shard boar. Magic spells will be reflected. Well, good thing we don't have any of that. I would not like to have my spells reflected. Sounds like a bad time. There's a lot of these guys in here. There is a dragon egg. Probably should not mess with that. Seems like a dangerous idea. What if that's full of these crystal shards? Another one. Okay. These are the bigger crystals here. So if it's gonna be anywhere, it would be here. They do a decent amount of damage, which shouldn't be too surprised. They are pretty high level. Clicked on stuff and stopped eating the pod. Unfortunate. We found where the flares dig at the larger crystals. It's gonna look like a bit of crystal on the ground, presumably. We can look around a little bit by flying. Oh, hi, Ray. We're having a hard time climbing that piece right there. You know what? We can fly. How about we use it? There it is. Shard formation. Perfect. We can just grab that instead of fighting things, technically. Dragon just fly over? I think a dragon just flew over. I'm sure it's fine. And this will be the 5th shard we need. Perfect. That's pretty convenient. So we look around all the larger crystal here. There's probably not going to be a huge amount of the crystal spawns. Yeah, looks like just enough. There's one. Alright, we got the 5 we needed here. We're going to turn this in. And see what comes after that. There was some talk about ogre dailies. We'll see about that. As we come to understand the shards and crystals, you'll be better able to assist us in protecting ourselves and our ogre brethren below. The shards themselves get their name from an ancient and now extinct Arakoan civilization, which used to live atop the mountains here. Do you have the shards with you? Got 5? Yep. Chualor's left head begins to speak. These will do fine. Remember, Erickson, the value of the shard is not in what it can purchase for you. It is not even in what it can potentially do for you when properly forged, though there is some debate over that. And the right head finishes. The true value is the journey to attain the shard. But we're getting paid anyways. Now we have multiple quests here. An Apexis relic. Long ago, a now extinct sect of the Arakoa, known as the Apexis, lived here. Remnants of their civilization are still present. We call them Apexis relics. What we know about them is that, when properly used, they grant a boon. Each relic presents a colored sequence, which, when the crystals are pressed in the correct order, leads through a series of levels, each harder than the last. An Apexis shard is needed to power the relic. Turn to have attained the insight of the Apexis vibration. Gain Apexis vibrations from an Apexis relic. So we're going to need a shard, and we need to find a relic thingy. Fascinating. Well, we can try that. And then Torcus over here also has a quest. Our boy wants to be a Skyguard Ranger. Warrior, we've got a problem. We have lots of sons. Ever since the Skyguard moved in nearby, all our sons ever talk about is joining their ranks. As a proud father, we want them to have every advantage for when they apply. So, would you go to the Fell Crystal Forge in either Forge Camp to the north or south and procure a magic flask for our sons? You can't miss their green smoke. They may take 10 Apexis shards to make. Give you the shards, but we don't have any at the moment. Get an unstable flask of the beast. It's going to take 10 shards. We're gonna need more shards for that other thing. Interesting. And then the shards used for this too. Offer. Takes Apexis crystals and Apexis shards. Looks like crystals are larger versions. Crystal mana potion. Crystal healing potion. 50 shards. My goodness. Got some trinkets. Cool. Shield. Crossbow. Get exalted with these guys. I feel like that could take quite a while. I think we need to find one of these locations of the Arakoa stuff. Might be up at the other side here too. Because we need to use the crystals to operate it, we're going to need to know where it is too. Here's the Skyguard outpost. Doing Skyguard stuff. I think we're going to need the shards. Oh, there's an Apexis monument. So we're going to need some amount of shards for that. Let's start working on that then. When fighting these higher level enemies, probably worth getting our buffs going here. Seems like a wise decision. Even if it is just a little bit of stamina here. Stamina spirit. More health is always good to have. Vortex Pinnacle. So that's definitely where we need to be for that. There's our Wrath Corruptor. From what we know about the shards here, we can probably get them from basically anything up here. Everybody wants them. Everybody has them. They've got an economy. We've got some demons over here next to the thingy. There's a something. Necklace slot item. Tanzanite Pendant of Nature Protection. Has stamina and nature resistance. Interesting. Let's fight this Corruptor guy. No shadow bolts for you. Not allowed. And we got a shard from him. Perfect. Everybody's got shards. Shards for everybody. All the time. Oh, there's a lot of them. No shadow bolts. Don't try to run away, at least. So that's convenient. The actual enemy type guys might also have a higher chance of dropping the shards than just fighting some beasts. That make a bit of sense. More dangerous enemies and whatnot. Apexis Relic, Apexis Relic, Apexis Monument. Let's go mess around with that over there. If we can pick up these, we can mess with these. I think we might need possibly one shard per one of these, maybe. this guy. They might even have some more of the shards we want. Seems pretty likely. And they're not running away. Also convenient. Oh, they explode or something. There's a mark. I'll take that. Just a little bit more reputation. Or technically we would sell them, but probably reputation. And they do have shards. Perfect. Now we have 3. Looks like there's going to be at least 4, maybe 5 needed for this. Find the rest of these guys. We're going to need to clear them out of the area, at any rate. Use a bandage to speed this up a bit. Might need to fight these two at the same time since they're so close together. I will try a gunshot to lure one of them out, though. Worth trying. No such luck. And the other one, which apparently we missed with our demoralizing shot the first time. He was too far away. There. We got him. Gonna eat this cheese. Apexis relic. The Apexis monument also has a click on option. Looks like possibly 5 shards. We will see exactly how this all works. These little demon guys don't seem too bad. Very manageable. Shard, perfect. We'll go for one more here. Oh boy. We got 2 flares. Not good. Gonna go with the potion. I was gonna be aware of what is behind the crystals. Because it's probably a horrible one of these. Let's heal back up again. Go through a lot more food when we're fighting higher level enemies. Food or potions or bandages. Just everything. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Felguard. Big old demon over there. Looks like this is probably too small of a crystal clump to get one of the shards in it automatically, just for picking up. And I don't want to really start the thing over there with not enough shards, because then we might just waste them. least 5 here. Or just a pig part. Resisted. Very rude. Definitely going to be getting to the point where more hit chance would be useful up here. We'll make do now. At least for now. Shard hide boar. Such a variety of pigs. No, they're the wrong thing. They're hanging out over here, looking at it. Here's a bandage. That's fine. Still want one more shard here. But also we kind of want to be... We kind of also want to be getting to it before all the guys here respawn. Ideally. That would not be helpful to do a puzzle while they're spawning on top of you. Would not be the best strategy here. All of a sudden, it's very difficult to get shards. Because of course it is. The first couple are free. After that, you gotta work for it. Apparently. That's not the right thing. We got a depleted crystal focus. Let's be not in combat. We can look at that. Lots of stuff up here. Lots of stuff. Most of it highly aggressive. Combined with 10 Apexis shards to create a charged crystal focus. Charged crystal can be used for instant healing, is rumored to have other uses. I can likely tell you about this. So we need another 10 crystals for that. My goodness. It is very crystal based. Everything up here. Very crystal. Dragon. Yep, there's that. There's the dragon, who we saw the eggs for. I shouldn't mess with that. Sounds like a mistake. Any just free crystals I can grab in here? No? That's okay. We don't have enough to head into the demon area either right yet. I think they wanted 10 to activate the something. Everybody's got crystals. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. There's a fifth one. But at this point, probably going to need to wait to refight the demon group over there. Let's grab a few more here. Or fight a few more guys and hopefully get some more crystals here. Not doing the best job of that. Definitely uses up some resources. Fighting these guys. Gonna scroll spirit. Here's my spirit. From all this not shard getting. And the Apexis crystal. Just lift these entire crystals out of the ground. I'm sure that would work. I see you over there, boar. Look at any funny ideas. Do. What should we still need over here? Just one more level and two-handed maces. We are nearly there. Speed this up a bit. I wonder if the Aether Rays would drop anything, since they are not even aggressive.
Too far away.
I could see them not dropping stuff. Not dropping the shards. I mean, you'd still need to fight them. So, probably. Probably drop the shards. We got enough stuff to fight here, though, so we'll be fine. Yeah, it's no shard. Hopefully this doesn't take like 10 shards, like all these other things seem to be. They did not specify the amount we needed to use to activate this. Hopefully we're okay. Let's get one in the middle while there's still just one in the middle. That's a good idea. Yeah, when the other one respawns, we're gonna need to fight one in the middle again. Strategy. And once we take these guys out, we'll have plenty of time to mess around with these. That down there. Yeah, we would need way more bandages if we just always use bandages for everything. It's not like we are short on cloth by any means. But infinite food source is infinite, so. Or we just chug potions. I mean, potions don't really heal too much either, unfortunately. That's more what healers are for, in general. You can't just go heal yourself as much as a healer would be able to. That'd be too easy. And there's also the possibility that using these is going to be a hostile situation. Hopefully not, then. Well, we should probably be prepared for it. Either way. Alright. It's glowing. Can we not use it right now? There it is. Apexis Relic. Interesting hitbox on that. We're opening the Apexis relic. Shimmers between a hidden intelligence within. Insert an Apexis shard and begin. Okay, that one's... Oh. Amazing. How many levels is it gonna have? It's not making the sounds every time. Apexis vibrations attained. We're opening something. I think it's done. Okay, we did the thing. Now how about the monument? Do we need to do the monument? We did the relic. That's a very large name. That one needs 10 for there. Let's see what happens in the monument. It's even bigger. Looms above you. Goodbye. Goodbye, monument. Continue your looming, I suppose. One flare at a time. Oh, we got something. Yeah, the vibrations. Movement speed increased by 15% on the Blade's Edge plateaus. Yeah. I will take some movement speed increase. Sounds nice to me. Look at us go. 15% faster. Aren't we fancy? So we can get the 10... Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. We can get the 10 fragments for the other quest here. That'd be perfect. Damage dealt reduced. I'd like to do regular amounts of damage. Thank you. There's our shard. Okay. What do we get here? Another storm chest piece of strength. A chest with 56 strength. And nothing else. Nifty. Where do we need to be in here? The green smoke. Fell Crystal Forge. Okay. Maybe that. There's big cannons there. I don't know if this is a good idea, like, in general, to go into this area. Oh, Crystal Forge. We don't have the necessary amount of shards yet, so let's get that done first. Before we wander into there. Transporter, yeah. Here's a demon guy. Let's fight him. He doesn't seem to care.
Need more rage.
Don't have enough rage. I am unable to target the Felguard Degrader. Okay. That's fine. You do you, I guess. You do you. Okay, whatever. Don't know if he is doing a really good job of guarding or a really bad job of guarding. We can't stop him, but he can't stop us either, so. Not sure about all that. Either way. Need 3 more shards here for this. Shards can be used for instant healing and other uses. That looks a lot like a trinket. Be a trinket. Other uses, though. Mysterious. Mysterious. Skyguard Navigator yells, Skyguard Scout. Okay. Why are we yelling? There's a Skyguard Scout. Where's it going? Having a good time. Definitely not the quickest things to get these shards. Looks like you needed a lot of those. A lot of these for the stuff in the shops. There's going to be optimal ways of doing this. Seems like the flayers are better. I like the boars. If you wanted to get tons of these, you would definitely want to find the best way. Let's see. There we go. That's what I like to see. And some health. Everything here is shards. We probably need to turn this quest in about the vibrations while we have this vibrations buff. That make a lot of sense. To really show that we've figured this out. One more, I think. Yep. We're also getting plenty of random bits that we can sell. That's worth something too. Just a bunch of general fighting. There we go. So let's fly in here. We're gonna fly low though. Hopefully stay away from the cannons, if at all possible. You can tell by the green smokes. I'm thinking it might be these. It's not the teleporter. That's not what we need. I also want to stay away from the cannons. That's also not what we need. Demons back there. Oh, what are you? A Wrath Hound. Wow. That's impressive. We can actually fight them. That's wild. That's some wild looking stuff right there. Fel Crystal Prism. Is that right? Fel Crystal Forge. A Fel Crystal Prism could be in the Fel Crystal Forge. That's within reason. Look at the Wrath Hound just running towards me. Nope. Let's not have you use a double breath attack. One thing for me. Over you. A Wrath Speaker. We are messing with some stuff up here, aren't we? Okay. We got a Witness of Doom. Got some Wrath Corruptors. Furnace Guard. Oh, is that the Furnace? We need a Fel Crystal Forge. There's two Corruptors right there. Leapfrog over them. No, is that the smoke? Oh. No flying allowed? Crystal Forge. Either forge camp to the north or south. Magic flies. Let's use a Fel Crystal Prism, see what happens. Recognize in the prism, fill your mind with a sense of dread. So you know that you don't have the 35 Apexis shards needed to summon forth its demon. 35 Apexis shards to summon a demon. Got it. Sounds like a great idea. I don't think I've seen anything to interact with on the furnace thing here. That was definitely the smokiest. That might be the smoke we need, though. If it is, that's concerning. There's an orb below. Is there an orb below? And it's over in... Oh, it's in the cave there. Alright. Well, that's no good. There's a lot of everything here, isn't there? Fight some of these Wrathhounds, get them out of the way. Want to save up a little bit of rage here to cancel the breath attack. Stop that from happening. Maybe the flak cannons only really do anything for people in the air. Let's fight this rat speaker.
More rage.
Got that rain of chaos. Let's have none of that. Let's see if this is. Yes, this is the Fell Crystal Forge. Here we are. Right in the middle of the artillery area. Fell Crystal Forge can be used to transform Apexis shards into unstable flasks of the beast. That's to make the imbiber more agile, stronger, and hardier. Purchase 1 unstable flask of the beast for the cost of 10 Apexis shards. Place your Apexis shards in the Fell Crystal Forge, pull the lever. This makes an unworldly sound as it grinds them into dust. Minutes later, your flask pops out of its mouth. Alright. Wild. In here is wild. We got a Curse of Weakness now. So that's good. I don't know if bringing the Apexis shards into here is helping the demons, though. It grinded it up and gave us this, so... possibly it's okay. Requires level 65, uh-huh. Because you can totally get this when you're level 65. Auction is unknown, so apparently it is tradable. Increases agility by 20, strength by 20, and stamina by 30 for 2 hours. You can only have the effect of 1 flask at a time. This effect persists through death. Only works in the Blade's Edge Mountains, Plateaus, and Gruul's Lair. Okay. Limited usefulness. This is an elixir. This is a flask. Place right here. Alright. Don't know if I would want to grind out 10 of those shards for basically agility, strength, and stamina. So with this I could get the 20 strength and spirit, or stamina and spirit, or agility and spirit. This one is agility, strength, and stamina. Stamina's 30 though. That's even better. That's pretty good. The fact that it only works in specific locations does limit its usefulness though. You have that magic flask yet? It'll mean the world to little Torcus Jr. Here you go. You're a lifesaver, Eric Erickson. Our boys are going to be so excited to hear the news. Okay, so 1 down and 1 to go. We did tell you about the other magical flask that we're going to need, didn't we? A father's duty. As to that other magical flask, it can only be obtained from 1 spot, Bashir Landing. It's an ethereal base. They aren't too friendly with outsiders, so it'd be a little dangerous to obtain. Where is Bashir Landing, you ask? Well, if you get on your flying steed and head north by northwest, well past Forge Camp Wrath, you'll eventually spot it. Bashir Crystal Forge itself is at the northeast corner of the landing. Thanks for doing this, Eric Erickson. It'll mean the world to our sons. Obtain an unsealed flask of the sorcerer from the other one. Because that was warrior-ish. That was sorcerer over there. Take it. And presumably down at Forge Camp Terror, there might be like a defensive type flask. If I had to guess. An Apexis relic. Chilidor nods his heads at you in satisfaction at your accomplishment. You have a quick mind, Eric Erickson. Took us much longer to successfully make use of the relic. Now that you know how, you can do so as much as you care to. Just remember that they require an Apexis shard to power them. Then he also has another one. The relics? Emanation. Now that you've felt the enlightening vibrations of the Apexis relics, it's time for you to further your understanding of their workings. We are very eager to benefit from your observations. As you progress in your ability to attune to the relics, you gain a higher level of knowledge. This recognition will come in the form of an animation from the relic. Turn us to obtain such an animation. And we get 15 Apexis shards for this one. Interesting. Increase your progress ability to attune to the relics. Maybe that means we have to... Maybe that means we can / need to go to the larger one now. That's a possibility. And we still have this. Kronk? Well, no. Is that another quest? Skyguard Outpost. Eric Erickson, we're wondering if you might be willing to visit our friends just to the north at the Skyguard Outpost. Sky Commander Keller and his Skyguard are here running missions for our mutual protection. He's asked us to send along anyone that we feel would excel at helping out. That would be you. Head up there as soon as you can. Please give him our regards. Go talk to the Skyguard guys. Yeah, I can do that. This said that Kronk can tell us about this. Tell me about the charged crystal foci. The crystal foci? Of course, we'll explain it, seeing as you only have half the brain power to figure it out. A depleted crystal focus can combine with 10 Apexis shards in a simple process, which creates a charged crystal focus. These charged foci have some healing properties, but more important is their use with a possessed demon. You see, the charged focus can be used to enable a possessed demon to exhibit special powers. After time, Yak will have a mission for you to do just that. Wow. Gonna go mess with a demon, huh? Sounds like a great idea. We'll just pop over to the Skyforge guys over here. See what they have for me. Is all of this a distraction? Isn't everything a distraction?
Well met.
The Skyguard Outpost. Welcome to the Skyguard Outpost. I built it with my own hands, you know? Yeah, the whole thing. Sky Commander looks serious. So you must be looking to spoil for a fight if you're talking to me. It's kind of old Chua to send you along. We can always use fresh meat for the grinder around here. If you don't mind, I'd like to start you by having a talk with my sergeant across the way, Vanderlip. To mind her tongue, it'll be sharper than the great sword she'd be carrying.
Be good.
Talk to Sky Sergeant
Well met.
Vanderlip. A bombing run. You have a flying mount, so what? Do you have what it takes to use it properly? Forge Camp Wrath and Forge Camp Terror to the north and south are a major pain in my backside, as well as being a threat to peaceful Ogrelon. With all those fell cannons shooting down the Skyguard left and right, we can't get through there to take care of business. You want to prove yourself? Take these bombs and knock out their ammo stacks. Just don't let them shoot you down too. Bombing 15 fell cannonball stacks. Sky Outpost atop Blazes Mountain once you've done so.
See you around.
And we're not even given a flight path that automatically goes. We have to do it ourselves. Amazing. Bomb the fell cannonballs. It can only be thrown while on a flying mount or in flight form. Forge Camp Wrath or Forge Camp Terror. Well, that's interesting. There's a lot going on up here. I think all of this seems to have been locked behind the Sons of Gruul quests. Then we got up here and we talked to them. Now we're talking to them. Definitely a lot going on. So we need to, if we're going to keep doing this, we need 10 more shards to make the other flask. And then we need 10 more shards to get this crystal focus going. And there's 35 to summon a demon. You have to go on a bombing run. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do. Next time. Goodbye.